So, 3 days ago, as of the time I'm recording this, Tyrannotherium did a live stream. Uh, Basically, like, at least the vast majority of the live stream is just him, his guest, Mr. Junebug, and like a bunch of his other followers just insulting me and saying some of the most vile things I've ever heard or seen anyone ever say about me. Like calling me a crack addict, saying I'm bad at sex. I obviously don't have sex, or if I do, I'm really bad at it. I can't make women come. Um, Saying like I'm wasting my life in college, and like Tyrannotherium even threatens physical violence against me at some point. He threatens to physically assault me at one point.
Besides, if he ever does that, I would smack him in the mouth. Like, I swear, like, if he ever did that, I would kick him in the fucking nuts.
Another thing about this video that frustrates me so much is just how fucking hypocritical these two are being. Which is ironic considering they have the goal to call me a hypocrite. Like, they're doing the classic thing of, like, it's okay for Tyrannotherium to criticize people, but you can't criticize him. It's like, that seems hypocritical to me. And, like, various other things. Like, Junebug even one point says I shouldn't swear, yet Tyrannotherium swears like a fucking sailor, and and Junebug has nothing to say about that. Just like, again, just like childish, and like even more just childish insults, like saying like, oh, I just took a shit, it reminded me of Paleo Nerd. It's like, are you fucking 14? And then you got like assholes like this calling me gay, saying I love men, as if that's a bad thing. Like, is this really the kind of people you want in your comment section, Tyrannotherium? People who use um homosexuality as an insult towards someone, because they view someone as lesser, that must mean they're gay because they already view gay people as lesser than them. Is that really the kind of thing you want, Tyrannotherium? Because I don't think it is. And like, I people are going to say I'm overreacting, and they're probably right. But you have to understand, like, I've been off my meds for almost a week now because I haven't gotten around to uh, getting my refill for my prescription yet. And that I'm a bit more emotional, a bit more high strung, a bit more quick to get angry about this than perhaps I should be. But I really felt the need to talk about this because, again, the stuff they said about me really is just vile in ways they 100% didn't even expect it to be, because they just don't know who I am. They don't know what I'm going through. So they cut me deep in ways they didn't expect to with the things they say about me. Like with Junebug calling me a crack addict as like a joke. It's like, I take prescription meds. I take anxiety medication. And it, like, I was prescribed anxiety medication, pills that I take, that I'm supposed to take daily. And this fucking guy is calling me a drug addict, not even knowing that I literally have to take drugs in order to feel like a normal person, in order to in order to function better in normal life. Do you know what that's like? Cause I'm feeling it right now. I said I'm off my meds right now, and I feel terrible. But you, I guarantee that Tyrannotherium or Jewbug have no idea what that's like to feel like you have to take medicine, to take drugs in order to feel like a normal person and to function like a normal person. I take anxiety meds. I have a brother who takes ADHD meds. And you're calling me a fucking drug addict. It's the comments on my sex life, I really shouldn't have brought up on the beginning because I genuinely don't care. Like, that is such a childish. That is such that is such a childish insult to begin with in the first place. Sex does not determine, how much sex you have does not determine your worth as a person. Like, that legit seems like almost incel behavior of being like, ha ha ha, you can't do sex well. It's like, have you had sex, motherfucker? I guarantee at least one of you has never had sex. So you're not ones to talk here, asshats. It's not taking medication. That affects me in other ways too. I have I'm not diagnosed with depression. I definitely have depressive episodes where I just feel down. I feel like, I'm not worth anything. That things would be better off if I wasn't here. Like, I never get so far as to actually plan, a way to end myself. But there are times I wish I wasn't alive. And that can affect other things in my life. It's affected my schoolwork. I have a less severe depressive episode currently that's affecting my ability to do schoolwork. So it's again, that one asshat's comment of, Paleo Nerd's wasting his life in college. He's such a dumb fucking idiot. It's again, that hurt me in a way you couldn't imagine because Tyrannotherium, Junebug, the people commenting on this live stream, they don't think about what their words mean to people. They don't think about anything about outside their fucking bubble. And threatening physical violence against me crosses a line I never expected to be crossed. To have that visceral of a reaction over a sound I make that I don't voluntarily control what I sound like when I groan or when I sigh or when I even just fucking take a deep breath because I'm trying to calm down or collect myself. I don't control that. I genuinely don't think I deserve to have these things said about me or to have those threats towards me. You're welcome to disagree with me, but I can't think of a single video or post where I, called him a drug addict, implied anything about his sexual life, or even physically threatened him at any point. I've never done that. There are things here that he's done that maybe I have done. I have called him stupid or dumb or stuff like that. And, I admit that was a low blow. And, like, he's just. To, to have just such a visceral reaction to a sound I think is complete. I never thought about what I sound like when I sigh or when I'm frustrated until you made comments about it. You're making me insecure about things I didn't even know I needed to be insecure about. Like, just it just doesn't compute with me why you would have such a visceral reaction of like, yeah, this guy making this noise makes me want to physically attack and assault him. It makes me want to hurt him physically. It makes me want to, you know, it makes me want to beat him into a pulp. That, to me, sounds like, I don't want to throw around psychopath, but like, you have anger issues. Or like, like, I understand. Tyrannotherium didn't mean to hurt me in this way. At least, I hope he didn't. He didn't know I was insecure about these things. He didn't know that sometimes I do just think, like, my life isn't worth anything. Everybody hates me. He doesn't know that. So he couldn't have known the things he said would hurt me in that way. And like, this really has made me realize just how far this stupid drama between us is. Like, this really has just brought out the worst in both of us. And I am profusely sorry I ever let it get this far. Like, genuinely, for real, like, actually, for good this time, I am done with this. I don't care what Tyrannotherium does anymore. I don't even care what he says about me after this. I'm never gonna visit his channel again. And I I will get back to making the content people want and that people expected of me. I as much as I dislike the people just demanding I do things like they're my fucking boss, like I get paid as if they're somehow signing my paychecks to do things I'm not interested in at the moment. I understand that I let my audience down and that I've sort of lost the goodwill of my audience. And I'm not going to pretend that, you know, me getting back to my normal, like the first regular video I made is going to immediately bring that back. I know it will take time to bring back the goodwill of my audience. But I am willing to try. I will try. Don't expect the Monsters Resurrected video to be the next one I upload. I have other non-Tyrannotherium videos I want to make first. It's just... I know it's been a long wait already. I just need people to be a little bit more patient in that front. Because... And, like... This isn't, like, a complete excuse, but I do go through things. I am under a lot of financial stress that affects my emotional state, which in turn affects various aspects of my personal and professional life. I just ask that people be respectful about that. I know airing some of my insecurities is probably going to inspire the worst kind of people on the internet to pick at those insecurities. But I'm going to try and not let that affect me. For the most part, I'm really good at not letting what strangers say about me affect me. For the most part. And if Tyrannotherium somehow watches this, I just like to ask that you consider either deleting or at least publicly apologizing for the things you said in that video. Because you really hurt me. And like... It's like, if you're not willing to extend that courtesy, then you really are just not worth my time or worth my thought, worth me thinking about you. Like, I want to think that you are a good person, that you did not mean to hurt me in the way that you did, and that you will at least try to make amends in the way that I am trying to make amends right now. If you can't do that, then it's not my problem anymore. I want to thank everyone who's been patient with me, who has tried to steer me in the right path. I truly think I want this to be where this era ends. I have actual videos on the way. I hope people will watch them, will give me another chance, even if I don't deserve it. Thank you for watching, and until next time, this is Paleo Nerd signing out.